We're running. We're rolling.
We're rolling. They're running. Look at these guys.
Actually, if I turn around, I think you can see these guys running. We appear to have stumbled on the Budapest marathon or half marathon or something. And on the other side of the river, you probably can't see it, but over there, you might be able to make out there's actually hundreds of runners. So these guys here, obviously some of the better ones. We're not sure what sort of distance. I reckon it's possibly a half marathon by the speed that they're going. He says, knowing
like
all these things. So, so where are we? We're right by the River Danube, and your hair's sticking up again.
I know.
So what did we do yesterday? We left you just up there, actually. If I turn around again, just up there is the Parliament building, part of the Parliament building. You can see some of the little statues, and there are monuments and memorials everywhere here, aren't there?
All about the power again.
For very good. Actually, we'll mention one that's just literally just down here, and it's called Shoes on the Danube, and we spotted it the other day, and it's all these cast iron bronze shoes, real life sizes, and they're not all model shoes. They are in various stages of repair and everything like that and wear. But what it was, do you want to explain or shall I?
You go for it.
Okay, well, we spotted this, and they're all right by the river, and the shoes are facing the river. And what it turns out to be, because this was one of those areas in Hungary where there was the Holocaust took place to varying degrees. There were fascist groups here in the city before the Germans arrived, the Nazis arrived, and so there were a lot of Jews were killed here, and also obviously taken away to the camps, etc. as well. I can't remember, I think I'd read somewhere, it was like 400,000 Jews from Hungary altogether, but obviously a lot from Budapest. And where that is, it's literally just down here, very moving memorial. And the shoes actually depict where groups of Jews were taken by the fascists or the Nazis down to the riverbank. They were made to take their shoes off, and they were shot. Pushed into the river, all that remained was their shoes. And it's a very poignant memorial of the people that decorated them, and the padlocks that you get everywhere now, don't you? But flowers and everything. And also last night, quite movingly, we walked down and there was actually a group of Jewish people doing a little ceremony there as well, which is really good. And once again, you can't come to an area like this, the bells are going. Yeah, it's great.
Sunday morning.
It's good, isn't it? We just ordered these sound effects and they happen. And the sun's coming out as well. But you know, you can't escape it coming to a place like this. And as Julie said, it sort of all touches a lot of the places that we've been to. Obviously Berlin, Amsterdam as well had elements of that. We know about the fascists in Rome and Italy as well, and then you come to a place like this and there's real depictions of it, and there's monuments and everything as well. So anyway, apart from that, what did we do yesterday?
We went over there.
We went over there.
It's a really interesting landscape here, because when we flew in, you land on the Pest side of Budapest.
Yeah.
And the landscape's completely flat. We wondered if you got the wrong country, actually. But when you go to the other side of the Danube, it's really hilly. So we went up a lot of hills yesterday.
Cool, yeah, we did. Actually, there's 3 hills. I think you can see the one that's right behind us here, where the nice lot of fairy tale castles are. There's that one, and if you come around here, you've got all the royal palaces and everything like that. And you go further, and there's another hill, the Gellert Hill, where there's this big war memorial on the top. This big, huge, great statue. And we walked 10 miles yesterday, and we felt it. We did 7 miles or something, I believe, on Friday, but yesterday was quite a tough day. We were quite tired.
Just a little bit.
Started feeling our age by the end of the day. So but I mean, great. I mean, sorry, carry on.
No, I was going to say, so in the evening we decided we needed a rest, so we did a boat trip. We did a boat trip here.
Yeah, on the Danube, and it was a 2-hour boat trip. We went for the one that was just drinks and the cruise rather than dinner, because you can do dinner and cruise, and you have a little an act sort of playing, a band playing as well. Very persistent band.
It's funny, whenever we've listened to music here, they always ask what nationality we are, and then it's just on playing us Beatles music, because it's
always yesterday.
It's home from home, isn't it?
It's yesterday. Oh no, we did get Michelle the other day. I'm playing a cymbalon, which is quite an interesting instrument. It's like a piano with the hood off, and someone hitting it with little beaters. Anyway, yeah, but over there, great. I mean, you got the fairy tale side, and there's a little village up there, isn't there? Which we weren't expecting. Yeah, it is like an old town, and we found the oldest coffee shop, which was about 1827, which make their own cakes, and their apple strudel was rather nice, wasn't it?
It was. We've had our fez. I think we should have more today.
Yeah, I think we should probably. And so it was just a case of wandering around. But one thing I will mention, it does sound rather stupid, I'm bloody glad that we speak English, because without English you would be stuffed here. I know we speak, but we're very lucky speaking English, because everybody here speaks English, don't they?
There's nothing about the language. that's familiar, is
No.
there? None of the words are
No,
familiar.
I mean you
so-
go to Italy, Spain, even in Holland, you can recognise some of the words that for various things. So you think, oh, that seems that probably
must be
means
that.
this.
Yeah.
But here it doesn't look like that at all. But thankfully, because it's in English,
So we won't starve.
so a lot of the signs and everything are in English as well. So even in the airports and the buses and everything is in English. So another very, very joined up city as well, isn't it? With the trams and everything. Like, we're hopefully going to get a tram a bit later on, and you can see the runners. There's getting more
Hotting up now.
runners. There's getting more of them. So today we're actually, what did we do? Because you've more or less planned what we're doing today, and we're staying because we were in Buda most of the time
So we're
yesterday.
staying in
We're
Pest today, which is the side of the river we're standing now. Couple of markets we want to go to, maybe go to the Parliament building again, have a better look at that.
Yeah.
There's a huge basilica on this side of the
Enormous,
of the
yes.
town. We haven't noticed as many churches, have we, as we have in southern Europe.
No, not in other. No, actually,
but this
religion
one-
doesn't seem to be quite such a big
No.
thing here as what it is in other cities that we've been to as well. So
we're going to see the basilica, and there's as you'd expect, this is the Jewish quarter. So we will go
There's this big
to
synagogue
have a
as
look at
well.
the synagogue.
Yeah, we
and
can
have
find
a
it.
look around.
Good.
Yeah.
We keep stumbling off. We've actually found a little park yesterday which has got a statue of Ronald Reagan in it, and I thought it looks like Ronald Reagan, and we think that because of his efforts, I suppose, to get rid of communism, which ultimately prevailed, I suppose, and he's in between the Parliament building and this big monument to the Russians. And there's this big park called Liberty Square. At the other end there's this huge monument to the Nazi occupation that the Hungarian government decided to put up in about 2000, wasn't it?
Didn't go down
It didn't
well.
go down very well. The idea was that it was not sympathetic to the Nazis, but it came across as being that way. Oh dear, we're going to get run over in a minute. But they've erected, obviously, an anti-fascist little exhibition come memorial there, which is staffed every day, and they have speeches and everything. They're not going to let this go away, which is quite
Fair
good
enough.
to hear. Which is
Yeah.
good. Anyway, we're going to let the runners go on their
We're
way.
going to run off now.
We're going to. No, I don't think we'll do it. We're going to wander off and see what we can find. I'm sure we'll check in again later on. Goodbye
Bye.
for now. Bye.
Bye.